because they said I was not coming back on to let them see the verdict. So that's all I'm doing right now. Because I don't want to say the wrong thing in the election. I come back for them.
There were several hundred viewers yesterday, I saw.
Oh, I don't know. It's just, I mean, that's not for, but I did accept their court TV, analogy one time. So, and it's on me though. So nonetheless. So I do have an envelope. Thank you for utilizing them. And in the envelope, there is a verdict form. So can Madam Foreperson please stand? Now let me ask you all this. Is anybody surprised?
No, you're not.
Additionally, I was observing earlier when they came in and then everybody it kind of turned into a 4-person. So I thought that, but anyway. Mr. Greer stand. I'm gonna pass this to the 4-person and you wanna open that up and then just beginning at the line that says we the jury, you wanna read from that point. Or yes, ma'am.
We, the jury, in the above captioned case, by unanimous decision, find the defendant guilty of operating while intoxicated.
All right, and Madam 4-person, was that and is that your verdict?
Yes.
Thank you. You may be seated and you can pass that verdict form back to the court officer. Juror number 1, you don't have to stand. Was that and is that your verdict? Juror number 2, was that and is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 3, was that and is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 4, was that and is that your verdict? Juror number 8, was that and is that your verdict?
Yes.
All right. Then the court will receive that as the verdict, and we're gonna take the jury out. I'm gonna come in to speak with you shortly. So you can take them back to the jury room. I'll be in to give you your vouchers.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, jury.
That's how you feel like you just gonna say out loud.
No, I'm sorry.
I know, yeah, I know, you can't call it. Okay, so the jury has found you guilty, Mr. Greer. I am going to adjudicate you guilty and we're gonna set the matter for sentencing. And I didn't bring my calendar in here, I don't know. I was thinking it was gonna be something different, but I didn't bring my calendar, so therefore. I was so it should be February the 18th, 19th, or 20th, I think, it should be. I think I had 2 or 3 on the 18th already.
2 is on the 18th.
So about the 19th.
No, on the 19th.
We're gonna set the sentencing for February the 19th at 9:00 a.m. And due to the nature of the charge, of course, you're going to submit to a precinct investigation and a substance abuse evaluation through the probation department. They are going to no, they're not. You're gonna go over there right now. They're still there. Since you're in the building, you're gonna go over to probation and they can schedule your precinct investigation. But just in case, so call them and let them know, call and let them know that you're coming. And then prior to, so they're not gonna do the precinct investigation. Now they're gonna schedule it for you. Additionally, oh no, this is just OWI. It's not, okay, so I don't have to add it. All right, then, you're all set. Did anybody want me to see if the jury wanted to talk to them?
I don't know, but if they say anything, I'm curious for sure.
Well, I'll just ask them. All right, bye-bye, have a great day, and stay safe.
Thank you. Okay, see you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Ms. Stevenson, thank you very much.
Well,
See you tomorrow.
you're welcome.
Yeah, if they got any feedback, I'm always curious, but my kids gotta go to practice.
You want this here, back here?
All right,
Thank you.
so see how I changed the cover?
Yes. So we'll know.
So we'll know which one it is.
The court session focused on a criminal trial involving Mr. Greer, who was facing charges related to operating while intoxicated, OE. At the beginning of the proceeding, the judge addressed the courtroom in a light but controlled manner, briefly referencing audience engagement before transitioning into the formal process. The court then introduced the verdict phase, confirming that the jury had reached a decision. An envelope containing the official verdict form was presented, and the foreperson was asked to stand and read the verdict aloud. The foreperson formally stated that, after deliberation, the jury had unanimously found the defendant guilty of operating while intoxicated. The judge then confirmed the verdict directly with the foreperson and proceeded to individually poll several jurors to ensure that the decision was unanimous and voluntary. Each juror affirmed that the guilty verdict reflected their own conclusion. Following confirmation, the court officially accepted the verdict and dismissed the jury, indicating that they would be addressed separately regarding administrative matters such as vouchers. The atmosphere shifted from the jury phase to sentencing procedures. The judge then turned attention to Mr. Greer, acknowledging the jury's decision and formally stating that the court would adjudicate him guilty based on the verdict. Rather than issuing an immediate sentence, the judge scheduled a future sentencing hearing to allow for further evaluation and preparation. The sentencing date was set for February 19th at 9 a.m., giving the court time to gather additional information necessary to determine an appropriate sentence. Due to the nature of the offense, operating while intoxicated, the court ordered that Mr. Greer undergo a pre-sentence investigation through the probation department. This process would involve a comprehensive review of his background, behavior, and circumstances to assist the court in making a fair sentencing decision. Additionally, the judge initially considered a substance abuse evaluation, but clarified that, given the specific charge, only the standard pre-sentence investigation would be required. Mr. Greer was instructed to report immediately to the probation department, as he was already present in the courthouse. There, arrangements would be made to schedule and complete the investigation process prior to the sentencing hearing. Before concluding, the judge offered both parties the opportunity to engage with the jury for feedback, indicating openness to post-trial discussion. The session then ended on a procedural note, with routine exchanges between courtroom participants as the case transitioned into the sentencing phase. In summary, the proceeding marked the conclusion of the trial phase with a unanimous guilty verdict, followed by the scheduling of sentencing and the initiation of pre-sentence procedures. The final outcome of the case would be determined at the upcoming sentencing hearing, where the court would consider all relevant evaluations and reports before issuing a definitive punishment.